Hi, welcome back to the channel. So I've got a bit of a treat for you. It's PCSO Fake Phil. And what's she doing? Getting ideas above his station? Thinking he's all this and he's all that? Don't forget what JDP says. Nobody knows you in this corner. I think he said 20%. I don't even think it's that. I don't know. And I don't really care. Because I'm not in it for the views anyway. So let's start off then, right? So I'm going to put this disclaimer in beforehand in case anyone doesn't understand. Some of it is part drama and part truth. So you got to work it out yourself. All right? So I was on General's live tonight and they're restreaming watching Shadow. Watching him, and you know what he's like. He just talks over the guest, doesn't he? He can talk. That man can talk, but he doesn't stop. And someone says, why don't you jump on? I thought, okay then. I said, put the link up then. So General put the link up. So I thought, sod it, I'll have a go. You know, I thought there's no chance he's going to let me on there. He's going to think, who's Fake Phil? And I can't even see his face. So I'm totally irrelevant, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? No one's going to know me on this court. You know, what did JDP say? Yeah, 20% won it. So anyway, so I clicked on the link, jumped straight in the studio, bang, I'm in there. And he's looking back on the screen and doing it, and he's talking to a guest that was on Night Owls, used to ring Night Owls, a Scouser. And he was talking about, I don't know his name even. I don't even know his name, but he was talking about stuff. And then he seen me and he said, who's this Fake Phil? Does anybody know Fake Phil? And he's looking at that, and then he's waiting for something, and then he reads out a comment. I don't know who put it up there. But somebody said, and he read it out, he said, JDP said his name's not Phil. And I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, he's not going to let me on now. Do you know what I mean? I thought, who the fuck's that? And this guy who's on the panel, he said, that's Fake Phil. He said, what are you talking about? Is it Phil or is it not Phil? And this Scouser said, yeah, it's Fake Phil. He said, the reason he's called that is because he used to ring Night Owls. And Video Craig thought he was Phil and Wee Man. So this guy started calling himself Fake Phil. And then he says, he's everywhere. He said, he's everywhere in the minute. He's all over the place. And what happens again is a message pops up on the screen. And he's reading it out. It says, JDP says, nobody knows him in this corner of YouTube. Nobody knows him in this corner of YouTube. I was fuming. I was fucking fuming. I thought, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? So anyway, he's looking at it and he's looking at me and he starts talking for ages and ages and ages and ages. And he's looking and then he says, okay, this will be the last guest on tonight. And I'm thinking, you fucker. And I thought, I ain't going. I'm staying to the end just in case. Just in case. And there must have been about 20 people in the background. I thought, I've got no chance here. Especially, well, you know what I mean. Who am I? Do you know what I mean? There's no way he's going to let me on. Especially after what that troll said. So the other guy leaves. And he sat there, he's just talking to the audience. And I'm still there and waiting and thinking, come on. He says, okay, let's bring Fake Phil on. It doesn't end well. That's all I'll say. And it includes a pronunciation lesson from PCSO Fake Phil, a.k.a. Jack Duckworth. And I had a little strategy ready because, you know what I mean? So what I'll do, I'll just play the clip. I won't do an outro, so it'll just go off at the end. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And some of the bits were not real in the making of the production of this video.
Thank you so much. You know who you are. I know you. Do you want me to bring on this Fake Phil fella? Has he been talking shit about me? Can you show your face, Fake Phil, real quick, just so I know it's you? Does he even show his face? Is he a cock? Hello?
Hello, mate. I don't want to show my face, no.
Are you getting famous now in the dark corner? I've heard you. I don't know what your story is.
Well, I've been watching everything that's been going on for years.
What's been going on, Phil?
Well, everything in this corner.
What's your favorite time of when? Well, I think everyone knows the favorite time was Dougie Joyce's Dougie Joyce videos.
I don't know. I haven't really got a favourite, really.
It was the best when Dougie Joyce was dropping videos, man. I couldn't wait for a Dougie Joyce video. The man's the king of the corner.
Yeah, I'm more. Yeah, I watch the other stuff. I've watched him, but it's the other stuff that I watch. You know, like
What's the other stuff you watch?
well, you know, the Danny Christie, the Decker, the Video Craig, that sort of corner.
Are you the fella that's getting famous lately? People are talking about you.
I don't know about famous, but I've just made a channel and give my opinion on. But I don't go in on people. I don't personally attack them, anything like that.
And what do you think of me?
Well, at the minute, I've got to say, you look like you're under pressure. You don't look very, you look like he's getting, he's getting to you. You're under pressure. You look like you're under pressure. I understand that you're under pressure. If I was you, I don't know how you do it. I don't know.
Under pressure for what? My fight coming up?
No. What fight?
I think I know what you're talking about. You think that a couple of no-name YouTubers are putting me under pressure. I get what you're saying.
No. Well,
you're stuck in tunnel in a small tunnel. If these people were doing 4,000 or 5,000 views and they had 4,000 or 5,000 followers, not the same 15 people that smoke 60 cigarettes a day, eating sausages, ugly cunts. If it was real 5,000 people, I'd be under pressure. If this anti whatever was getting out to real people and was making a real difference, oh Phil, I'd be under fucking pressure then. But the truth is, Phil, the YouTube ain't where you're getting love. I have an Instagram with 15,000 followers, and I am inundated. Can you say that word for me, Phil?
Inundated.
Maybe inundated with messages every day of love and support. And honestly, I'm not even joking. I'd love to tell you I get one.
Do you get more support than you do? Do you get more positive support than you do negative?
All positive on Instagram. I don't think the rats have Instagram, because Instagram is known as kind of not a good looking app, but it's kind of an app for like people, show offs. And I just feel like the rats.
Do you think it's all worth it? What you're doing? Do you think it's really all worth it?
At the moment, I'm making about $2,000 a month.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, I think because everywhere you go, you're gonna have a group of people.
You're talking about online. In real life, I take photographs. In real life, I take photographs everywhere I go.
So you live out in the wilderness, do you? It looks like you do anyway.
I don't live in the wilderness. I live in the Atlantic Ocean way, a beautiful part of Ireland that people would pay millions of dollars to move here. And I go back and forth. I have a few places, Phil, not just this place. I have a few places I stay, yeah?
But why are you putting yourself through what you're doing?
Put myself through what? Entertaining? Excuse me.
Wait there.
You don't know what I do. You don't know what I do. I do a comedy show.
Comedy show.
What comedy show? So you haven't a fucking clue what I do, and yet you're coming here.
No, I've seen your comedy clips. Wait a minute. Wait there. Don't be.
There's no wait a minute. You think you're some sort of a fucking journalist.
All right, go on.
You think you're a fucking journalist. You do. You have talking in a roundabout way, thinking you're going to catch me out with your negative fucking questions. You've sat here for 2 hours tonight. You sat here for 2 hours watching me tonight. You sat here for 2 hours tonight watching me, realizing that you could never accomplish not a single thing I'm doing. But in a roundabout way, you sneaky little cunt, you're talking to me as though you're above me. You absolute fool.
How'd you work that out? What done? You mentioned Instagram about your followers. And I asked you about your
think I'm thick. You don't think I know about your fucking questions. You think you're fucking intelligent.
Well, are you going to let me speak? Or are you just going to keep talking?
I won't let you speak. Fuck off. He's another retard. He's a more intelligent retard. But he thought I was stupid. The way he's asking